Well, yesterday was NFL roster cut day. We're here to walk you through all of the roster cuts, plus Dylan Cruz making his highly anticipated debut for the Washington Nationals, the Little League World Series coming to an end. A winner has been crowned, the Packers trading for a new backup quarterback, and we continue NFL Predictions Week with my NFL Offensive Player of the Year power rankings. All of that and more right here on Coast to Coast Sports. My name is Levi, but let's begin with Aaron Rodgers. And I've been meaning to talk Aaron Rodgers for a while now. Haven't really had a chance to, but a lot of news to get to. But Aaron Rodgers, look, last year I had the Jets ranked as a top contender. I had them as, I think, the fifth best team in football. I had them going to the AFC Championship game. I was very sold on the Jets. I was sold on Aaron Rodgers being a New York Jet. And what's funny is it's exactly the same team, and I am no longer bought in at all. Like, not at all. I just don't think that Aaron Rodgers is going to be able to pull this thing off. You know, I haven't done my predictions yet. I'm doing those on Saturday, by the way, Saturday night. Live stream. I'm going live after the Cougars football game. Go Cougs. I'll be going live to do my full schedule prediction, so you don't want to miss that. So if you want to see it, click the bell, hit the subscribe button. You don't want to miss it. But, like I said, I haven't done them yet. I have a feeling that when I do, I'm probably going to predict the Jets to win somewhere around 6 or 7 games. That's what I'm thinking with them. I just don't see the hype around this New York Jets team. Yes, they have good players. They have a decent defense, and some good offensive pieces. Breece Hall, Garrett Wilson, they're not bad. But I still have serious doubts about the rest of their receivers. I have doubts about their tight end room. I have really, really serious doubts about their offensive line. And I have doubts about their coaching staff, and I have doubts about Aaron Rodgers. Is he even bought in to this team at all? Like, he skipped training camp. He's not playing in the preseason. The last time that he took a snap was the play that he tore his ACL. Coming off an ACL is really hard to do for anyone. He's 40 years old. I just don't think it's going to be possible for him to successfully pull off coming back from an ACL on a new team. I just don't think it's going to happen. What are the chances he gets hurt again? I mean, I would say pretty high, like 40, 50%. I think Tyrod Taylor is their new backup quarterback. I don't see it with him. And I hate to say that because I love Aaron Rodgers. He's always been one of my favorite quarterbacks. He's always been one of my... I love the Packers. I always rooted for him on the Packers. And I am rooting for him again on the Jets, but at the same time, I just don't believe it. I don't see it there. I mean, he contemplated running for vice president with RFK Jr. So that, I think, tells you how serious he actually is about football. It doesn't feel like football is his top priority anymore. And that's okay, right? You're allowed to have other priorities, but don't expect me to believe in your football career when you are no longer prioritizing it. I don't think I can look at Aaron Rodgers and say, yep, he's a great NFL quarterback. I have him ranked at like 18th, I believe. And I think that's a fair ranking. I do. I just haven't seen him. I haven't seen him play like an elite quarterback in 2 years. And that was with a different team, with a different coach, with a different skill group, with Davante Adams, by the way, and without having torn his ACL, and he was 2 years younger. The difference between 38 and 40 is a big one. The difference between having Davante Adams and not having Davante Adams is a big one. The difference between being on the Packers and the roster that they had versus the Jets is a big one. The difference between being healthy and coming off an ACL is a big one. The difference between Matt LaFleur and Robert Saleh, I think, is a big one. There's a lot of differences. This is not the same player that won the MVP in 2021. And if he plays like he did in 2022, which is fine, right? That was that last year in Green Bay. Remember, after they lost Davante, His last year in Green Bay, he was fine, right? He was average. They won 9 games. They did everything about average. And he wanted out after that. But if he plays the way that he did that last year in Green Bay, the Jets are probably a 7-win team. And that's what they were last year. So I don't believe in it. And my message to you, Aaron Rodgers, show me you're bought in, and maybe I will buy in a little bit more to the New York Jets.